Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more European Renaissance 4 on Lewis Kelvin, where I think I'm going to ask the nobility for levies. This doesn't seem like that terrible of an idea to get some extra manpower up in this business. Especially with the coalition around the corner. Normally I'm a patient person, but circumstances require me to be less patient. Poznan has declared war on us. Alright. Well, Trakai Island are relevant. So, let's see. The coalition fired, I think, a little too early, thankfully. So, the coalition consists of these member countries. In short, the only one of any credible threat is Vorpommern, and even then, not really. Yeah, we're only outnumbered 2.5 to 1, give or take. I'm not actually all that concerned, to be honest. Apparently you're... Okay. Did you just break and forget something? Alright. I really prefer to have not been attacking here, but that's fine, I suppose. Except for the fact they have a lot of staggered entry into this battle. Alright. I'm not too surprised about this, but that's going to be slightly a nuisance. Do that real quick. Galoga infantry, we're going to need ya. And a lot of ya. 10. Should do nicely. Well, we still have a front line, no point in not fighting. Yeah, withdraw to the capital. They took a lot of damage from doing that. And pretty much all my damage can be healed pretty quickly. Alright, so... it's time for the hybrid line. That is to say... we're not going to uselessly throw infantry at them like this. That's a stupid idea. There. -7 apparently. The advisor maintenances. Army maintenance, fort maintenance. Yeah. Do I even care enough for Mamel? Not really. Or Riga. So let's blow that down. That's tempting. Ditch those. Okay. Raise war taxes. Alright. Yeah, apparently they've got superiority. Which kind of makes some degree of sense, I suppose. Oop, stay here. Shikai's gonna try and land. Suckers. Alright. At least break superiority. The superiority they got. The Protestant Reformation in Steiermark. Unfortunately, not anywhere I was hoping. Like right here, and it might start causing a bit of a rift in the coalition. And their rather annoying unwavering loyalty. The family's left behind. National unrest +2 is fine. Really? You're gonna pile all that in to this meat grinder, huh? That's a pretty bad move, but I guess it's your troops. Oh hey, an ally. Yeah, these are kind of losses that they can't sustain forever. Glad to see you, Transdanubia. Welcome to the party. Side note, start coring those. I have to keep an eye on war exhaustion. Mecklenburg, or Thuringia, or whoever, is going to have some trouble. Alright. We'll need to rest here for a moment. So pretty much just going to get rid of this. Well, that's fine. I suppose. Whatever. Like I said, I'm not going to throw more men into infantry. They die too much. They die too much with that. There's 19,000 of them there. I mean, hey, they are taking damage there, so I see no reason to intervene against them. Poznan, the war leader. There, noted. Okay. One who borders me, of course. Finland's still nowhere to be seen. I think they were just in the coalition, if you get what I mean. Now, we're managing a decent amount of reinforcements at this point. Alright, so they're headed south. Excellent. We caught them. And we have some reinforcements. I was hoping to disable them before their allies arrived. Fortunately, it looks like no such luck for me. But that's a lot of casualties they took on there in that defense. Simply not worth it. In the meantime, Bosnia accepted peace with Mecklenburg. That's fine. Mecklenburg fell back. They had to. I understand. Alright, the Transdanubia is under attack. Yep. Rather unfortunate. Their war enthusiasm is 107. If their war enthusiasm ever exceeds 100, there is a slight problem. You can't ever make peace with them. Oh dear. Pike and shot. Well, I can definitely use that, I'd say. Don't mind if I do. Alright. So. Talked about this before, but compress. Delete. Compress everything as well. Actually, that does slow down our rate of reinforcement with mercenaries. I shouldn't do that. But yeah, I'm not going to throw additional infantry into a meat grinder. Alright. I'm impressed that they're maintaining 51,000 the way they are. Oh, lovely. Bring them to court, I suppose. Looks prestige. Yeah, we still want that, because we're going to need to get Tech 9. Tech 9? Probably going to be our victory condition. Defend until we can get that. Did it say when we'll get that? 1506, so 2 years, 3 years probably. We need to reinforce as fast as possible here. $100. $600. We get an extra 279 into cavalry. month, which isn't bad. Albania tells us of a civil war. Alright. Clearly, we either need more infantry, which isn't going to help, or we need more cavalry. Planning power of the nobility. Speaking of, is there anything the estates can do to aid me? Contributions. Definitely. Those are useful. None of that's going to help. Perhaps the creation of a general? Well, I currently do have a one here, so it's worth a try, I suppose. Okay. Grant a generalship. Yeah, that's alright. Hopefully that grants us a little bit of an edge. And you're a good siege general, so we'll keep you around. There, 3 fire, 2 shock, 3 maneuver, so we should be able to cross rivers now without too much issue. We're otherwise practically reinforced. At least ready to throw our mercenaries at them. This is really all I care about. Unfortunately, they've taken up in woods. We have... Of course, they have 4 generals, so one of them has to have more maneuver than I do. Not that it matters. Enemy forces rout. Sometimes you just gotta correctly bide your time. On even footing, I will decimate the enemy forces. Can and will, I might add. Yes, renew the war taxes. Keep the slaughter up. That's another 6,000 casualties that they cannot afford. La 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 la. Storm over there. What's the matter? Suddenly getting cold feet? That's what I thought. You jerks. Alright. So, now we're gonna get through Poland and everyone else is at war with me. Alright. See about moving south here then. Ah, there they are. Push over. Push on them. Apparently I can't move there. That's fine, I suppose. Either way, we sort of have to buy the enemy, or buy our allies time. But I need to withdraw for the moment. I have taken on significant casualties. On the other hand, so have they. So, perhaps it is wise to follow. Poznan accept peace with Thuringia. Not surprised. Woods crossing a river. Yeah, what the hell. Maybe you can do it again. Probably the last time, though. So suddenly, war score is in my favor, as the battles do start to pile up a little bit. Ugh. But we need to withdraw. A wise general knows when he needs to back off and not give chase, and now is one of those times. Withdraw and dig in. Reinforce. So that leaves us against the coalition. Alright, I wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest. The 2 of you, look, both small, so get out of here. We're just going to replace you. Okay. Alright. It's about time then. Charge, men! Charge forward. Except, they pulled another 20 to several thousand out of their ass. A little concerning. Withdraw to MML. Plague. Yeah, we have to do something. Okay. That's a slight annoyance. But I mean, we regenerate a lot of troops each month, so... Like, my goal here has been, from the start, to bleed them. And as we can see, it's starting to work pretty good. Like, they are starting to lose out a lot of troops. Their war exhaustions are all starting to pile up pretty high. Like, here's the thing. I'm hoping sooner or later, Bosnan will crumble. They kind of have to. And under enough war exhaustion, they will crumble. Kind of wish I had a couple more admin ideas, to be honest. That additional land maintenance modifier reduction would be great right about now. I mean, I could start just running the deficit. Run the deficit, maybe. Okay. We need 5 months. Calabria tells us of civil war. They aren't willing to abandon the siege for that, thankfully. Which will make my life a little easier. So, 5 months. Again. After that battle. That's fine. Denmark has entered into a military coalition against us. Annoying. Alright. Enter Pommern. Not this shit again. So yeah, Poznan. I really find this fucking war enthusiasm ridiculous, though. Where's it all coming from? Relative strength of alliances, coalition war plus 30. I think the coalition war plus 30 is a bit much. I really do. They already don't, you know... Like, the problem I have with the coalition war is already as a coalition... Their war leader doesn't take on war enthusiasm loss from things like their own war exhaustion or anything else. Adding in the coalition war really is just a kick that doesn't need to exist. And they're already immune to... Useful, eh? Alright. We've only got a couple more months, maybe tops. At this point, yes, renew the war taxes. No, actually, don't. Yes, renew the war taxes. Just don't up the fucking Diplotech this early. Okay, end of the month. March. We've got most of our troops here. Interpalmer declared war on us for a second coalition. Which will reinforce them and actually make it so we can't defeat the first coalition. Are you fucking shitting me? That's disgusting. The timing of this. Just the timing of that pisses me off. Ugh. Unfortunately, it looks like I bit off more than I could chew with that. Suggest an offer. No. Not happening. returning cores to, well, I hate Poland. Doing that while I'm at war with them would be a poor choice. That's just annoying. Alright. The call has been made. Oops. Span that. And next episode, I'm going to force it. We will win, don't get me wrong. We will. But it'll take a lot out of us, and I'm not happy to do it. I'm not happy to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we will win. In the meantime, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely host, Calvin, signing off.